So look at that. The channel's first Switch game. Oh boy. I have to change the setup around a bit to lug the whole, as opposed to the other console I use primarily for streaming, the PS5. I have to lug the dock for the Switch. I have to actually lug like an extension power outlet thing just because underneath my current desk setup, the like outlet surge protector thing that I use, I don't know what to actually call it. Multi-outlet device is all filled up with everything else I do for my computer and how I run the stream. Because, it's monitors, computer, capture things, speakers, TV, all those are plugged in. Oh, internet, the internet things here. So I have to not wheel in, but basically wheel in like a power source from another outlet and extend, and then it's only a little bit of work. I'm making it sound more complicated than it actually is. But we're here and it's working. That was another thing. I thought potentially there was going to be a chance that just things didn't work as easily and as smoothly as they should have. But that was not the case. And also, unlike normally, the beverage of choice for tonight's stream is a cup of coffee, which is weird. But for some reason, 15 minutes before starting the stream, I was like, I really was craving like the coffee taste for some reason. So I made some coffee as I was setting everything else up. But yeah, here, I do own a Switch. I've had a Switch for a while. As you can see, not frequently used. In fact, other than tonight's game that we're starting, the only other game I own and have bought and played on the Switch is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Did not do that on stream. I played this back when I wanted a game to play off stream for myself at my own pace, and also I didn't know how to set up Switch streaming, or I was too lazy to necessarily even do it, really. But yeah, to get into the real meat of the stream here tonight, we're going to be playing Rain Code. Or I've been calling it Rain Code for a long time. I think it's technically supposed to be called Master Detective Archives Rain Code, which, if this game came out, I think just today, does really well. I could maybe it's Master Detectives Archives Rain Code, so that they could do like other subtitles and shit if they continue the series. I did look a little bit at reviews just because I didn't want to buy this and stream it if it actually ended up being bad. From what I can tell, I think it's going to be a fun time. The only bad knock against it I know of and that I've seen is that it runs. This is a Switch exclusive for right now, but that it apparently runs like shit because of the Switch hardware. You apparently can really feel it, so can't wait for that. But I was very much wanting to play this at release, so I'm electing not to wait for a port that I imagine is going to happen at some point to other consoles and PC and stuff. So other than that, I've tried to stay pretty see a bunch about the game before release. I didn't want to spoil myself potentially, whatever. If it's not clearly evident by the art here on the thumbnail thing, this is from a lot of the people of the Danganronpa team. Of course, some people might be like, hey, we just want you to make another Danganronpa, but after, like, not to spoil anything, but after the meta breaking conclusion to Danganronpa V3 and its message, I think it's still possible we'll get Danganronpa games at some point, but I could see them being like, if this was, again, knocks out of the park and if this game does well, if they have like an outlet that they could maybe continue this kind of storytelling in a different games universe and stuff, if that makes sense. So I guess you could maybe think of this as a potential like spiritual successor to Danganronpa, if they indeed are like, hey, let's just continue down this path. But you're gonna see if it, like I said, if it's not immediately apparent by the art, you're gonna see. I think it has writers, artists, and I think music, all people from Danganronpa. So, the coffee is hitting. So, yeah, first. I mean, I've been streaming pretty frequently for several years now, few years, however many years. It just feels weird to finally do a Switch game. And it's a non-Nintendo game, technically. So that's very funny to me. Click. You just audio quite a bit. I'll have to watch that as we play. I'll have to monitor it. But I'm excited. I know, I've heard it's a broadcast gameplay of this title without the software. Oh, it's probably telling me not to stream. The game being like, hey, don't stream, and then me being like, I'm gonna definitely stream. So, I'm doing this so that I don't... I'm doing this so you don't have to take that risk. No, but, I'll say what I always say, right? Autosave, great. I'll say what I always say. If you see the first stream of this, and you're like, damn, that looks like a game I would want to play, I say, go do that. If you have the means to, if you have a Switch, if you could buy the game, right? I don't know where to set the audio. Because the reason I stream then is for people who have, already have played the game, want to see, you know, someone else play it, or they weren't going to buy the game in the first place. You know what I mean? So, at least that's how I look at it. Or prospective buyers, maybe. Alright, Master Detective Archives, rain code. Also, rain code is 2 words. I always write it as 1, but that's not what it is, apparently. Content purchase page? This is gonna display my credit card, isn't it? I'm so ready to fade to black if it just like blurts my credit card on here. Is there a DLC for the game? Oh. Maybe there will be DLC? At some point? It's impossible to say. It's impossible to say.
Oh, this is looking pretty good. Oh, this is looking pretty good.
I mean, you know me. You know what I like to do. Crank up those character voices. Now, like a chud, I thought about doing it, but I didn't end up springing for like a pro controller or anything. So I'm literally using the thing that turns your Joy-Cons into like the one of those like robotic dog faces. Does that make sense? The little like nubby controller thing you just stick the Joy-Cons on. So I'm sure my hands are gonna love playing this game. Oh, yeah, that's what my controller looks like. You know how it looks like the face of those robot dogs? That's my controller. Minimap display type, camera, text speed. Alright, those are the types of things you adjust once you're in the game and you're like, oh, the text is going way too slow. Alright, let's enjoy. Let's have fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. I think I'm so ready for this game. Ever since, I think it was shown off like early last year, maybe, in a Nintendo thing. Oh, I also hear loading times suck, but that's also to be expected at this point. It's a Nintendo Switch. This is not PS5. There's no SSDs in the Switch. A little ghostly fella. A little ghost. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look! A human. It's been a while. Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty.
My difficulty.
Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Lenient, mean, adorable, troublesome. Wait, what? I need actual descriptors, please. What the hell does this mean? Lenient, adorable, troublesome, mean. Adorable.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you.
I don't know what it...
You want to know what difficulty that is?
I do.
The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all.
Oh, okay.
So,
great.
Are you ready? Do you want to start for real?
Good thing I picked adorable.
Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
Oh yeah, and yeah, this is why I was rushing to basically finish Zenki Zero, because I didn't want to have to. I mean, I'm not saying they're the exact same game, but I generally don't want to be running like a Zenki Zero and this game at the same time, even if I was just finishing up Zenki Zero. So that's why, like, Wednesday night stream, I was like, nope, I have to finish this tonight. Alright, don't start.
Aw, you're not gonna start? Guess this is goodbye then. I'll delete your game now. Bye! Just kidding. You can't end things here. So, what is it gonna be? Are you gonna start or not?
Good to know that the trademark humor type that's very hit or miss, your mileage may vary type humor is carrying over from Danganronpa, it seems. What if I just hit it again?
Aw, you're not gonna start? Guess this is goodbye then. I'll delete
Last
your
one to get
game
another
now.
drink here.
Bye! Just kidding. You can't end things here.
Look at that, like, sugar skull design over there.
What is it gonna be? Are you gonna start or not?
Okay. Yep, seriously.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries.
I mean,
You
yeah.
just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right? Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
It's truly like, what type of human are you? Does seeing this creature and its voice and the way it talks and the humor presented within attempt at humor, does it immediately turn you off? Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Amaterasu. Ama. Oh, we already have a dead person within the first 2 minutes? 1 minute? First second? Oh no, they look like they're breathing. They're not dead. I got too excited.
Whoa! What's going on? Wait. Huh? Where am I?
Oh, it's not a claw hand, it's a little doodle on his head. I thought it was he had a claw hand.
Ow.
Claw hand.
Who? What?
Alright, this is where we truly learn how much of this is actually voiced and how much am I going to read it. I glanced at a review yesterday that I think said like 80% of it is voiced. And if that's the case, oh, we are feasting, boys. I would love that. I would love if the Danganronpa games were more voiced and I didn't have to read everything.
Huh? Why? How?
It looks like it's voiced.
I can't remember anything. Does that mean... Do I have... what was it called?
Look at that robot.
Amnesia? All right, calm down. Take a deep breath.
I assume this is main character. Because you can't be a main character in a Danganronpa game without some distinctive physical feature. This one's being his light-up shoes and the question mark on his head.
Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Check your belongings.
Who's there? Am I hearing things too?
Hello.
I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on?
What's going on?
Ow!
Book attack.
Oh, what now? I can't catch a break.
This is a game you'll definitely play too. Oh, dang. Yeah, I figure that might be the case. Although this one, instead of being a PS5 exclusive, is a Switch exclusive currently. Oh, and Better Port is eventually coming. I guess I should also should say that just by the very nature of me having to, like, the way I have to set up these streams with all the extra stuff, like, if I ever do this game, I have to, like, I'm probably not gonna do this and another game. So if you ever see, if I'm ever streaming like this, then it's probably, I'm not gonna switch. I'm probably not gonna be playing something before it or after it, just by the very nature of how I have to change my setup for the Switch here. So if I ever do like a Master Detective stream, that's gonna be that stream's game. I guess I should say. I was meaning to say that earlier. I was like, well, just to make it. Yeah, it actually ended up not being that hard. I just assumed the worst, which is just my personality. I was like, oh, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do it, change some things, I'm gonna have to change some settings. No, it was relatively simple, thankfully.
Check my belongings. Huh.
Check your belongings.
An envelope? Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources.
Umineko tomorrow? Yes, for sure. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do the scheduling tomorrow, but at the very least, like, I think Umineko should be happening tomorrow night. I just don't know if I'm gonna be just starting earlier in the day or whatever the case is, but yes. As of right now, I can say Umineko should be happening tomorrow night.
Dear Yuma Kokohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward.
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward.
Materasu.
Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There, you will receive further instructions.
I like his eyes.
Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Kokohead?
Yuma Kokohead.
That's my name?
Yuma.
Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right.
Man, I just finished a game. Like 2 days ago. Speaking of Zanki Zero, where character's name in that game is Yuma. We have a new Yuma.
That's right. I finally remember. My name is Yuma. I'm Yuma Kokohead.
Nice, stylish, love it.
But what's this about a world detective organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective? I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes.
Yeah, especially the light up shoes.
It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule.
Let's go bother people on the plane. Or train. The plane. Plane, trains, automobiles.
Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Oh shit. Character controls, camera controls, inspect. Before rushing off to the train, let's start with basic controls. Walk around and explore the room. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around and explore the surroundings. Places with an exclamation marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest.
Better write this down.
You can fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped.
Gotta stay in that detective mindset.
Detective points, DP, can be earned by conducting detective activities. Oh, dude, I want to conduct detective activities so much. Like investigation and gathering info.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up. Maybe something cool will happen.
Don't you forget.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Exclamation icons on the minimap mark the next objective and are people to talk with. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not great frame rate. Brought to you by the Switch. Okay, so I assume these are going to be the sections that aren't voiced, but I mean, random things you can click on. There's something in the back, but I can't get through with all the things in the way. It's not my fault if I try to move it. Oh, you don't want that happening. I better not go back there. Okay. Hey, 10 detective points. The thing is, come on, there's not that much shit. If you really wanted to get back there, like, you should definitely, any person should be able to just, like, look, you can climb on top of these umbrellas. These should not be in your way. These should not be in your way.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Not 100% sure why that one's voiced and the other wasn't. Guess it's just random.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here. A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says Lost Items. This is...
There's a cardboard box here. I can peek inside through the hole. But it's too dark to make anything out. Detective points increasing.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
which I should... Or I can hit this. I'd grab my coffee mug. Place I was sleeping was... Stations Lost and Found.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section.
Not weird at all.
But why was I sleeping here?
Rank up, skill... Oh, that went by too quickly.
Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu. That's how I should say it. Not Amaterasu. Amaterasu. I'm sure I'll remember that.
Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
There's like a weird delay between me hitting the button for the text to advance and then like the actual text to actually advance. There's a little, just slightly. Not terrible though. But if you think I'm just sticking on text boxes like half a second too long, that's why.
I'm sorry.
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Just in time. I had to book it.
Oh, made it in time.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency,
I better be taking
visit
down all
the
these
backup
notes.
control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front.
Now, why'd you say that, Yuma?
I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this...
Here we go. Notebook menu has features. Oh, it has features, you say. An info useful for investigations. When info gets updated, it will be marked with a new.
Yo! Check, check!
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this stuff's vital!
Save file, current progress can be saved if the game gets started. How convenient.
You definitely want to remember this.
Save whenever master is able to walk around freely, but there are some exceptions, so be careful.
And that's a wrap!
Options, game settings can be adjusted. Great. So, you can see immediately, different than more ambitious than a Danganronpa. Excuse me, burping up coffee. More ambitious, 3D walkable environment space, right? Unlike, there's your 2D scrolling. Oh, look, outside, look, mountains.
There's a warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Gotta get my detective points up.
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
Personalized control, okay.
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. This is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off.
That would be bad. I assume. Okay, so Y opens up. Oh, it has menus. Of course, I love menus, you know. Alright, so debt rank. Detective rank. Glossary?
So simple.
In Glossary, you can review in-game terminology, name a place, and events.
I see.
You can check my tutorials out over and over again. Yeah, that's what I need. Alright. Amaterasu... I see, I already forgot how exactly to say it. Built with corporation's cutting-edge technology, this 5-car train operates fully autonomously, without a driver or any crew on board. Will not stop until it arrives at its destination. I know it said this word too before. I know they've... Kanai station. Car 1 and car 5 have restrooms. Car 2 supply food and beverage. In emergency, intercom in the backup control room. Great. An organization noted in the directive held by Yuma, World Detective. Seemingly a classification of detectives belonging to the World Detective Organization. Location noted in the directive held by Yuma, the Special Autonomous Zone, and Nocturnal. A name noted in the directive. Okay, so not much info there. Oh, but why does it still say? Oh, I see. Probably. Yeah. It still says there's something new. Am I going insane? It says there's something new still.
Attention!
Is it gonna make me click
Gotta
through
stay
them all?
in that detective mind, don't you forget. If we use this, it's so simple.
Nope, it still says new. That's bothersome. That's gonna annoy me.
Use whatever you gotta to get the job done.
In profiles, information about the characters can be viewed. Pick a person to switch.
Run it into your brain.
Personal info is shown on the character information screen. New and updated info will be marked with the corresponding markers. Yuma, Kokohead. What a great last name. He likes detective novels. Dislikes amnesia. That's unfortunate. Title, Master Detective, question mark. Talent, we don't know. 150 centimeters. Master Detective with amnesia, question mark. His small build is unsuitable for physical confrontation. Lack of self-confidence results in tendency to frequently complain. However, he possesses a strong sense of justice and selflessly tries to help anyone in need. Okay. Cool. Okay, so why did the profile new go away, but the glossary is still here? What the hell is this all about? What the hell is this all about? I'm hitting...
Use whatever you gotta to get the job done.
Maybe because that was there?
If you're that lost, why not check your notes?
In case solved, you can see an outline of the ongoing case. To next, after case is solved, you can review the summary. I mean, I don't have to read it because I'm currently working it, so... Does it seem like I... Okay, I guess glossary's just always gonna say new. That's cool. I like it.
It says main control
Big fan.
A. The door's
It's not gonna
locked.
bother
It
me
won't
that
open.
much. Or is it?
There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Go in that restroom.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one inside it right now. Excuse me.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess there's no one here. Alright, so it seems I should just click on everything. Because I get whatever detective points are. I can see my reflection in the perfectly polished mirror. I can't. I'm still not used to it. Is that really my face? I clearly do not see myself in that. Don't lie to yourself. The restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can't be opened. I don't see any of the detectives through the window. Time to move on. Fire extinguisher?
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
What, I can't go in?
It's a map of the train.
So no head?
It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh. I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Sound like a real detective.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
Oh shit. Oh, everyone looks so much cooler than me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay. So wide-eyed, like, ooh.
Excuse me. Are you with the World Detective Organization?
I mean, I'm getting the same sensation I do whenever I was playing the Danganronpa games. It's like the meeting of your first meeting of all the characters, of all the new characters, is like such a fun experience.
You
Fun
are,
moment.
right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I mean, look at this guy.
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
This guy's hat that then encroaches upon his face is quite a design. It's quite a thing to have.
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
Nice fast forward effect.
And that's what happened.
Amnesia?
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well,
I just want to play
suppose it's a
detective
master
so bad.
detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
This guy didn't say a word to me, did he?
What?
Wah.
Oh.
Okay. So no one wants to talk to me?
Let's do things logically.
Where do you think you're going? You need to listen to me first. Okay. Right, you need to talk with him first. Good job on me.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO.
1,000.
All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading.
Like, just like, you mean like, high school level supers, ultimate talents?
They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed. Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
God, this guy really doesn't like me.
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Only a master detective would have a name like Yuma Kokohead.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
Huh? The hell'd you just say?
She's right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Late as usual.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
Oh, I gotta meet them all one by one. Dang. Okay. Him first.
I'm Mayfex Logan.
Oh, what a
The
name.
detective branch in the eastern slums.
God, he's so cool.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
Why can't you share your details?
That's
Radar?
all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on ya. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
No way!
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
Is the requirement of being a master detective, you have to have like some weird, crazy things going on with your eyes? I'll look at the others, but it seems. See if I look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. I mean, look at my eyes. Jesus.
I'll go first. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Zilch. Yeah, everyone has like weird patterns and colors in their eyes.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator.
Okay, so the ears on his hat are twitching. So does he actually have like animal ears, or is it just a hat that has the ability to twitch like real animal ears?
I love people, nature, and the
I'm a
harmony
furry.
between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake?
I was raised by wolves.
Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The
Brag
culprits
much?
were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation.
Oh, animal. Okay. Never would have guessed.
I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am. Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Mice.
Not only is he a good detective, But he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
If I'm to believe him.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
Going with her next.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
Poochie. Also, Jesus. I mean, I'm sure she's a fine person and all, but I can't deal with her. Poochie. Poochie Lavman. With a name like Poochie.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
She's just gonna be like, no.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
She's like, please go away.
Oh.
Really? Oh, she's flustered. She's flustered because I reached for it and almost touched her hand. Her hand!
This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Great.
Hey, young man.
Young man. I said, young man.
Me?
Pick yourself up the ground. I said, young man.
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
No, no, don't get any closer to her.
Why? Whoa. Huh? What's going on?
I'm measuring you.
Easy, easy.
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick.
Oh, I cut her off on accident, my bad.
Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine.
Melanie.
My home is rather far north from here.
Because Melanie would have been too normal.
Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Oh no, she's a medium. Melami.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive.
That is a weird condition, but okay. I'm for it.
Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul. Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
That's actually a wild restriction on your own powers. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, God, I mean, she's on the taller side, it seems. Or, I mean, main character here seems, Kokohead here, seems to be on the shorter side, maybe. So, like, if you were, like, the clothes have to relatively fit,
Also,
you're excluding a lot of
I can't
people.
abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood, like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people. Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked? Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
Naked ghosts?
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Well, that was everyone. Oh, wait, no. This guy. I completely forgot. I was like, oh, that's everyone. And then this person who has remained relatively silent.
I am Zange Eraser.
Zange.
I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
His outfit is a lot more different than everyone else's. Eraser. Eraser.
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening stream. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics. That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
Leave me alone.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember?
What if my forte...
How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
What if my forte is just like... amnesia? I mean, I assume it would have to come with some benefit. But maybe his just really sucks. You know, this, the beginning of the game or whatever, we were told there's 1,000 people in the WDO. I'm sure some of those handfuls of thousands, or a handful in that group is, has some real lame powers.
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
So someone's an imposter.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I mean, my guess would be the one who didn't want to explain his sonar or radar or whatever power, or the guy in a completely different outfit.
There's 6 of us.
That'd be my guess. Or me.
I also heard
Maybe
from
I'm the
the
imposter.
WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
Does Melanie have like a dope, like, is it like purple shaved side on for her hair?
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
I mean, wouldn't they first be like, hey, let's consider the man who doesn't have a matching outfit like us?
It's not me.
You know?
I think...
That'd be my first thought.
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
See the side of her head? Looks like it's just like shaved down purple undercut like thing.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the 6th one here.
All right, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
Got it. That facial expression and everything, and just that sprite just reminds me so much of like 2 different characters in like the Danganronpa series that do like the same things and have the same almost like bully-like personality that he has here.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit.
Good point.
The run must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly, but the runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out of the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
Zilt's trying so hard to be the leader of the group.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
I mean, we're not going to suspect not only the guy in the different clothing, but obviously clearly a different age than us, and also clearly the most silent. the quietest.
Bring it on. I don't care.
I mean,
if
come
it's
on, man.
WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
I don't need to be a psychic or whatever to know this.
What are you trying to do?
A master detective.
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this. Let's go!
Oh shit, he's doing his sonar radar thing. I keep saying sonar, I think it's a radar. I'm here for superpowers. He's so proud of himself. He's like, did you just check out that cool shit? Are you impressed?
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection.
Oh, now he calls it what it is.
I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
The one who can do the listening.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Is she gonna strike a cool pose as well? Does everyone, when they use their powers, it has some like cool visual effect?
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
Oh. Her eyes, the little design on her eye is supposed to be like notes.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here.
Is his ability his forte? Is it just that he can sense other people using their fortes? Like his lame powers that he can just sense when other people use theirs?
Though one
That would
could
be
hold
upsetting.
their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
No one else on the train that currently has a heartbeat. I could be dead.
See? I told you so. Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the same?
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away.
Oh, get wrecked. A multiple of 10.
So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
Evil laugh.
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train, the wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited 6th. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my power, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
A likely story.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got 2 suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The 6th uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
That's true.
Damn, there's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
It's just simple math right there, somehow.
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
For the 100th time, why would they need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Wonderful.
Hold on. Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation. Which is why I think our uninvited 6th guest is a spy from Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
The spy has only one goal, to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward. Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved. Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy.
Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
What do I want to ask? I want to ask about Kunai Ward.
We're heading to Kanai Ward.
Kainai.
What does that
Kainai
have to do
Ward.
with Amaterasu Corporation?
Kainai. I don't.
It's
Doesn't
fairly
look like it should read like that, but okay.
But Kanai Ward is essentially
Who am I to
an
question?
Amaterasu Autonomous Zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much.
I'll get 10 detective points for that.
Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety. But I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Poochie, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure.
She, Poochie.
Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
If you feel up to it, why don't you take a look around? But you can access the fifth car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Skill points and memory cap is what it says. I assume that's the same kind of stuff as like in like Danganronpa, how you learn certain skills and stuff when you technically leveled up by like walking around or whatever and investigating stuff. So I assume it's like, you know, points to learn abilities and then a cap to like how many abilities you can equip or whatever, like to equip something that has like a certain amount of points and it counts against like your limit.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets, industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, where there's smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Sure, I got it, thanks.
Good one.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh? Did someone just speak?
No.
Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest?
I'm hearing
Although
voices.
we only seem to have coffee here.
Ah, just like me, I've got coffee. It's such a coincidence. Like
Do you
truly a
drink it
coincidence.
black?
I didn't.
Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk. Hey,
Well, a
How
baby
old are
drinking
you
coffee with
anyway?
milk.
I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
Thank you.
Don't drink it, it's poisoned. Rookie mistake.
What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me? I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person.
He takes a sip of coffee and then he starts striking like this pose, like hand under chin and everything. And she's just looking at him like, what?
Besides,
Are you okay?
who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway? I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
Who's the most suspicious? I mean, come on. I'm not gonna pick myself, because fuck that. Whatever. I pick him.
Zange doesn't want to talk
Zange.
about himself. Is he staying quiet to avoid drawing attention? Could he be the imposter? I don't know anything about his powers, so he is suspicious. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again. I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh.
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Great. Can't wait.
Zange?
Zange. Show me your powers, Zange.
Although I am reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte. You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
What's that? Your cell phone?
Quiet.
Yes, my abilities are my iPhone. Well, what? Sir? What have you accomplished?
There it is again. I can feel Zange using his forte.
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage. The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
That was 5 minutes ago?
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
That didn't seem 5 minutes ago.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10. Also, as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade.
And I just gotta say, I'm not trying to shit on this guy, but that power seems very not super useful.
The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours. But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon
It's got
me,
quite the,
but are you sure this is thoughtography?
The,
It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
It's got quite the restrictions on it.
All you do is doubt everybody. Be constructive for once.
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep, a detective's job is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder. It's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
Oh,
Young
feels
man,
so
are you
good.
all right? You don't seem well.
Stumbling backwards. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
The passenger rooms from Car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use Car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there. It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be all right on your own? Or do you need some company?
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. I'm all right. I can get there by myself.
Oh, time to stumble. Oh, yep, I'm stumbling. I'm stumbling, I'm bumbling.
Wait,
Me drunkenly walking into my apartment on a Saturday morning at 2 a.m. just boom, 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 trying to just fall into my bed.
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
where's the key? Is it somewhere in the first car?
I see.
If an entire area of the minimap is shining, that means the destination or investigative object is nearby. Let's take a closer look around. I gotta find a key. Alright, here I go. I'm just stumbling. Find the key. Let's look in this room.
It opened.
Key in the toilet, key in the bathroom. Am I gonna throw up? Throw up in the sink? And I'm dead. I've been spooked so hard I died.
Hey! It's time to get up! How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you!
Boom kill me. Second time I've heard that phrase here. By this purple ghost.
Huh?
So you can finally see cute little me. It's all taking root.
Yeah, these load times are kind of annoying. I'm just gonna be real. I've become so spoiled
What? Huh? What is this thing?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable? Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking. Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too. I've completely lost it.
Snap out of it. You're my master, aren't you?
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Nice.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together? How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone! You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
I don't know what to do.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract. You don't get a death god for free, you know. If you want to eat, you gotta bring something to the table.
A death god, you say? A Shinigami?
Wait, what did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami.
Oh. So she wants me to call her Shinigami, just literally death god? Okay. Okay. Will do. I'll call you that.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know. I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent. That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Master.
I would rather have one of the Shinigami from Death Note. But I guess this purple puff ghost is gonna have to do.
You keep calling me master. Wait, are you haunting me?
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami?
Yep. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it. That was your wish after all. It's why we made that contract.
That's what I wanted?
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Offered? You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories. You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
The euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you. But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy. Not.
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract. By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
What is it?
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep. And here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right? But during that time, no one came to check on you. They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Speaking of, why am I here? Is this the restroom in the first car? That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
You should watch your own health, Master. We share mind and body. When you feel sick, I get irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others?
Wait, am I just gonna have a ghost with me now? Oh, we have a lot of things. Mega Corporation controlling Kanai Ward. Does a wide variety of goods such as industrial products, electronic appliances, pharmaceuticals, all of which can be found across all aspects. Obtain will investigate cases materialized from the clues of the case, capable of destroying mysteries within the mystery labyrinth. Melamie's forte. One's own body is used as a medium to summon the soul of a deceased person. However, Melamie must wear the clothes the deceased wore in life, making the ability is unusual if there's a sizing mismatch. Apex. The location of any living thing within a 50-meter radius can be found. Update. With branches located around the world, key players and their activities are known as Master Detectives. Detective Deed. Identification card grants a detective with a forensic forte designated by Master Detective on the card. In addition to being a functional form of identification, Detective Deed allows a detective to receive various forms of support from the WDO. Those exhibiting innate talent for special powers like clairvoyance or mind reading are trained by the WDO to develop a supernatural investigative ability called Forensic Forte, or simply Forte. Master Detective. Among the detectives, currently approximately 1,000. Audio aptitude. By concentrating whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats can be found from far away. The ability does not activate unless the listening is deliberate. Unified government. An enormous governing body that nearly spans the entire world. Policies are decided by a parliament consisting of elected representatives from each ward or region. The disparity between the wards and regions has been widening, and the voices among the people are those. Are those of discontent. Controls animals. As a basic rule, says can only control four-legged. If a human were to get on all fours, does that count? Important to know. Kunai Ward is currently isolated from the rest of the world. Few people enter and leave, and no information goes beyond its borders. Zange's memory can be described as thoughtographic. That's very funny. Image into into electronic devices. Great. So I assume then, yeah. I guess there's this one. Could always be.
I see.
Glossary's just always gonna have new. I don't know why, but it bothers me. Oh well. Hey, Shinigami. Likes Yuma, dislikes boredom. Entity, Death God. Death God contracted to haunt Yuma, only visible to Yuma. Shinigami is constantly floating and bobbing along at his side. Though cheerful and chatty, this Death God's sense of morality is quite far removed from that of humans. Wait, is there a... Oh wait, was there another page? Oh, there is another page. I was like, I didn't see... So what's it? Why is there this page? One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express, a rude, moody, and violent-looking man who indiscriminately shouts at everyone around him. In actuality, he's a hard-working, decent person from the slums who worked his way up from nothing. Oh, he likes basketball. Dislikes rogues with no sense of justice. It's just like me, for real. Zilch. Likes animals, dislikes destruction of nature. One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express. He's fastidious, conceited, and patronizing with a tendency toward leading the conversation, moving things along in a logical order. Poochie. Likes classical music, dislikes loud people. One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express. Despite her childlike appearance, she has machine-like composure, mental processing speed. She does show emotion, could be surprisingly intense. She doesn't socialize well, and perhaps because she avoids communication is awkward when shown kindness. I was gonna say, do we get... Oh, we get a picture of them using their powers, except for him, where he's just like, I'm just standing here with my ears. And yeah, we don't get a picture with her, because, well... Likes beautiful, heartwarming clothes. Dislikes ugly, non-heartwarming clothes. That's simple enough. One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express. Glamorous woman with a keen intellect behind her flamboyant appearance. As a fashionista whose mind is often focused on clothes, she appraises other people's figures and is quite quick to like anyone with a body type that would suit her favorite outfits. Oh, forgot to read about Zange. He likes whiskey. Nice. Dislikes modern cell phones. Okay. One of the master detectives Yuma met on the Amaterasu Express, outwardly a mild-mannered old man. He has the solemn expression of a battle-hardened veteran and the air of a killer. This one's a military detective involved in espionage. Espionage. I'm locomoting. Okay. So I just have a ghost. A ghost. Go outside. I got a ghost with me.
Smoke? What's going on?
It's me! How mysterious!
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you. All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
So what happened here?
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right! Is there a fire?
Fire? So, it's burning? Now I'm getting excited!
Excited? We have to do something!
Let's go. Oh, I'm running. Oh shit, I'm running now. I'm so much faster than the stumbling I was doing earlier.
What's going on? Zilch!
Wait, Zilch is dead?
Zilch, please wake up! Zilch!
We already killed the furry? No.
There's too much smoke!
No.
I gotta help!
Master, look!
Smash it.
Alright.
That's gonna burn your hand. Jesus.
Oh, no way.
Whoa.
Just burned. Well, shit. Hope you didn't like this character. This is one of the, just like Danganronpa. It's like, I hope you didn't like this character that just got first killed. Oh my god, just absolutely roasted.
Why?
Hope you weren't, 30 minutes ago latching onto this character and hoping he was gonna be really cool and lasted the whole game.
Why did this happen?
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
Huh?
Search the body. You need to confirm if someone is really dead by checking the body.
Me? Maybe I should ask for help.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective. So get to it.
I'm really doing this.
Of course. The mystery is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
Investigation. Oh, so we investigate,
Time
just
to
like...
investigate.
She's just like hovering over. Okay, so... oh, what's the update? Oh, probably that he's dead. that makes sense. It's quite the update. He was found dead, burnt to a crisp in the infirmary in Car 1 with a knife protruding from his chest. Yeah, really hope he wasn't a favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and this is gonna feel awkward, but maybe also technically it's a good cliffhanger-like moment. I do have to end the stream here for tonight. It was just a small little Friday night. Almost said Saturday. Thank God it's not Saturday yet. Friday night stream. Not sure when we'll pick this back up. Although I would think maybe Sunday or Monday. One of those situations where if not Sunday, then definitely Monday. Tomorrow for Saturday, I'm tentatively, like I said, I don't know for sure. but I'm probably definitely going to hit up Umineko for Saturday night, and then maybe also possibly earlier in the day, either part of the same stream or like do a 2-stream Saturday type situation again, and just do I want to get back to Final Fantasy 16, so that's probably what's going to happen tomorrow. It's probably both Final Fantasy 16 and Umineko. And then I'm not sure if it's Sunday or whatever, but like I said, this game's gonna get into the normal rotations, basically take up Zenki Zero's time. So, but yeah, tomorrow most likely not gonna be this, probably be Final Fantasy and Umineko. So, but more of this. I'm excited for this game. Like I said, I tentatively checked out some reviews yesterday. Just I think that's when reviews hit and stuff. Just to make sure that the game isn't bad, and so that I wasn't buying a game that I was gonna have problems with. And review opinions I trusted said that the biggest bummer of the game is just technical performance during certain points, which not surprising because, like I said earlier, being on the Switch and all. Yeah, I'll deal with that if I have to. But other than that, I hear that the game is pretty dang fun. Oh, it's still chapters. It's chapter 0. It's not even first chapter. Can't wait. Can't wait to do more. Can't wait to play more. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said, with probably 2 games. 2 games Saturday. I don't think I have anything else to say. So if you're watching this, either live or on the VOD, on Twitch or on YouTube, I hope you enjoy this game with me, along with me. I think it'll be fun. It's an extreme amount of type shit. Obviously, as a big Danganronpa fan, and I think it'll be one of those series that's really fun to play through. And haven't been able to have this type of feeling since obviously Danganronpa V3 now years ago at this point. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Most likely in the day for Final Fantasy and night for Umineko. So until then.